There's working to improve, and then there's working to showcase your prowess. Both are eventually needed for the top-tier athlete, but the showcase must come much after. Work hard to build your fortune before cashing out your chips. The showcase period is when you stop improving. There's a time for this, but that time is not 8th grade or earlier. Dirk Nowitzki has a workout routine that's impossible to emulate. The fun part is that many incoming rookies attempt to join him when they first join the team. But after a month or two, Dirk is alone once again. You can only pretend to be great for so long. The great ones just do it naturally. To get where we want to go in life, we have to keep at it. We have to create a vision, make choices based on what moves us most swiftly toward our goals, and go after them with determination and single-mindedness. Everybody, I don't know how many people that we have in the audience. Maybe like, what is that, 72 or something like that? I can't even see. But we have not Calais. I almost called you Calais. We have Ellie here in the studio.
What is up,
and
everyone?
she gets her own camera.
What's up?
Anyways,
I could be Calais for the day, though.
You can be whoever you want to be. That's how cool you are.
What's up, everyone?
But you can't be Connor Rush. He's a tough one.
Connor, you're something special, man.
All right, and we were just saying how I was actually kind of bragging about myself because I never did this when I was growing up. I was always like, anyone can be me. I'm not that special. And then as I got older, I realized I'm in a pretty like upper group of people because people that play college basketball, they get hired a lot because when you get a college basketball player, you instantly know that they're a team player. You instantly know that they're dedicated. You instantly know that they're basically willing to like fall on a sword for you. And for better or worse, like when we first get there, our coach breaks us down. And he told us he was going to do it. He told us, he was like, hey, I'm going to have you guys run in the morning. And for my first coach, he was like, yeah, normally we do a month of running before the season starts. A month of sprints. But you know what? you don't really need that because we don't do that to get ourselves in shape. We do it to wear you guys down. So we will do our 6 days. 6 days over 3 weeks, Tuesday and Thursday. That's all he did. But he ran the crap out of us. And it was like he tried to murder us. And
Just
we
to
were
see
like,
if he was gonna quit first.
we were
and
just
give up?
dying. And then,
Yeah.
no, he said it was to get us to hate him.
Oh.
And both coaches said that. So when we hate him, we would bond as a team. And then sure enough, every year, everyone would be in the locker room during these periods, and they would hate the coach. And I'm like, he told us we were gonna hate him. Why are we hating him? And it was like this weird game that was always played. So if you guys are at that stage, or you've made your tryouts now, and you get to the running stage, because it happened in high school too, they would just run us just for the heck of it. All right, it's not really to get you in shape. It's to like do a team bonding thing. Don't fall for it. Yes, fall for it in terms of like bond with your teammates, but don't hate your coach for it.
Yeah,
That's
everyone
so
does
silly.
that. Every coach does that.
Yeah, every coach does that. Anyways, let's start. We got what do I have on my sheet here? Oh, you know what? I'll say this one in a second. All right, we will get to that. First things first. Our
Quote of the
quote of the
day.
day. All right, the quote of the day is: "Don't be careful, you'll get hurt." All right, I mean that's pretty funny. It's pretty interesting. Don't be careful,
Yeah.
you'll get hurt.
I mean, it makes sense logistically. Like, like you need to keep your guard up sometimes. Like, don't be comfortable. Maybe comfortable, careful.
Well, I think when you're like too careful, you don't take the proper chances.
Yeah, the risks.
And
yeah.
like I think like the biggest chance of all is wasting your time going for the MBA. And a lot of parents would say that too. Why are you doing this? You can't make it. Your daddy was short. Your grandpa was short, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, don't waste your time. A lot of people feel that way too, especially since like high school is like the best time in the world. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the parties. I'm going to be missing those. Oh my God, oh my God. Yo, high school sucks. High school's cool while you're in it. It's a pretty neat time. I have like 5 friends from high school. No, maybe 2 friends from high school that I still talk to. High school sucks. High school, you think it's cool until you get to college. College is a beast.
That's where you find your group of people
Yo.
and you get to be yourself.
because you get to choose your group of people as
So
opposed
much
to be
fake,
chosen
so
too.
much fakeness in high school.
And look, I'm pretty old, man. I'm like now twice as old as college. I'm 40. All right, so I've lived life, and I got to tell you this: like I'm a very optimistic person. Everything after college was way worse than college.
Oh, totally.
I'm just telling you that right now. Like, I'm not saying it to say like being all negative. It's just the absolute truth. I could have stayed. I stayed in college for 5 years. I would have stayed there for 10 if they let me.
Yeah.
It was an amazing.
That's what my
time.
parents say too.
Yeah. So that's what you want to do. So don't worry about it right now. Shoot for the moon right now. Screw high school. Don't worry about that
Yeah.
crap. You're not missing out on anything. Promise you. No matter how many movies you see that say otherwise.
Like High School Musical and like Breakfast Club. Okay, first off, they're like 30-year-olds in that movie.
Yeah,
so
liars.
we were set up as kids to have this expectation of high school, and it's just not really the move.
We run, but it's not hard compared to ours. Oh yeah, no, you guys are straight. We set y'all up for our entire October, where we allowed you guys to run every single day, do the Nastro, right?
Yep.
So that's what we did that for. Anyway, here's my story real quick. A story from a friend sent this to me and said, "Hey, your program is looking so good, but we know that you're not getting people. You know what this reminds me of?" And she said this story. She said, one day, Jerry Rice, he's a Hall of Fame, not just a Hall of Fame football player. He's like the greatest wide receiver of all time by far. He owns every single record, like touchdowns, receptions,
Yeah.
completions percentage, every single one. All right, he's like the hardest worker of all time. Like it's crazy how amazing he was. All right. Anyways, his name's Jerry Rice. Played for the 49ers. All right. He goes over to Stanford and he meets with the football team, and everyone's super hyped to see him. Like all 50 players come out to see him and stuff like that, and they're all like super hyped. And he goes, "You know what I'm gonna do for you guys? I'm going to have my personal trainer who strength trains me and speed trains me
Yeah.
and helps me get great. I'm going to have him come down here every Friday to work you guys out for free. For free." And they were like, oh, all like 50 of them. Like, nice. Right? They all came out to see Jerry Rice. And then The first Friday, out of all those 50 guys, 2 showed up.
What?
The next Friday, no one showed up. And why didn't they show up? Because it wasn't Jerry Rice. If Jerry Rice said, I'll be there to train you, they would have been there. If Steph Curry said, I'll be there to teach you shots, you'll show up. Everyone in the whole world. We can get like 1 million people in our program. But if it's the person that taught Steph Curry how to shoot, nah, you don't want that. If you think about it, the person who like taught Jerry Rice how to do all that stuff is probably the better person to help you. But people don't want to get better. People want to meet famous people.
The idols, yeah.
Yeah, they just want to take pictures. They don't want to be the idol. They want to take pictures with their idols. All right? And I mean, and if you're like that, maybe this program's not for you, but maybe it is too, because we play against those people.
Hey.
You just won't know who they are until after we play them, and you wait 4 years.
Yep.
So we're going to play against, and for the high schoolers, we're going to play against some future NBA guys.
Totally.
So there goes your coolness right there. You get to be like, oh, I played against Billy Joe Crawford. I can't think of the future guy's name.
Yeah.
Billy Joe. He'll be amazing in 10 years. All right. But yeah, you'll be like, yo, see that Giannis guy? I played him when I was a sophomore. Mm-hmm. And I still remember being in Vegas and playing 11-year-old basketball. And then my teammate's brother came to dinner that night, and his name's Goose Garson. You can look him up. He was a coach. He's a college coach now. And he came in, and he's like a 17-year-old. And we're like, how'd you do? And he goes, we got smacked. We're like, oh, by how much? He goes, by 70. This is his all-star team. We're like, by 70, what are you talking about? Is that possible? And he goes, no, you don't understand. They had this guy. He was touching his foot on his dunks. And, like, he was amazing. Oh. And he goes, but he's not going to go anywhere because his grades are bad. And we're like, what's his name? And they're like, he's like Kevin Garnett. And we're like, oh, whatever. So then, like, 2 years later, Kevin Garnett did not get into college because his grades were too low.
Grades, yeah.
So he was a 1.3 student. And then he started making $5.5 million. What's up?
I was going to say,
screw the money. Screw the grades. All right. I'll take that as a no. Connor, do you give good massages?
What?
Why? What are we talking about?
What's going on here,
I thought I said messages at first. And it happens. All right. Moving on. We got our elementary school drills.
Do you give good massages?
All right. So elementary school. What do you guys have here? Let's both get in this shot. All right. We got 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 run. Wait. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run. Have you done that one yet?
Yes.
Yeah. They have to make 3 in a row, and if they do that, they switch. They get one chance. And then, but if they don't, they got to make 4 in a row. If they miss, then they have to make 5 in a row, then 3, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Last shot, they don't make 1 in a row, then they have to run, and then they switch then. And you do it from all 5 spots. It's just to make every shot pressure filled, basically. Countdown game. It's one of our most fun games. I like this one a lot, but because basically it can last forever.
Oh, is this where the coach counts down and then they have to shoot before it's 0?
This is the one where the players all say a particular number. Like, let's say that we start on 3, and we'll say on your mark, you say go. Then we both yell 3, and then we keep shooting. Whenever we make one, I will yell 2, and if I make another one, I will yell 1. You're still on 3. Whoever gets to 0 first wins.
I think I did this with Blaze and Connor.
And then once I win, I say, wait, stop. We all start back over again. I'm on 4 now. You're still on 3.
Okay.
So now the game gets even after a while. So let's say I'm a way better shooter than you, which I'm not. But eventually you have to beat me. I can't be on like 37 and you're on 3.
Right.
And it's so it basically evens the odds. So we can do this within groups. Have like one group shoot together, or individuals against each other, and they basically play until like a person gets to like 10,
right,
or even 20 or whatever. And
so it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun the whole time because it gets competitive even if you suck.
Right.
Or even if you're like way too good to be shooting with these people, you kind of figure it out.
Yeah. All
right, next one we got one-on-one sprint. What do we have in the comment section? You guys make everything so weird. I was here at 5. But I was on school Wi-Fi. I can say my father drowned, and you'll be like, drowned in what? You guys are saying, okay, you guys are high schoolers. We will let that be. We'll let that be.
Rohit made JV, by the way.
Rohit made JV. Oh, congratulations, Rohit.
I saw that, Rohit.
Burr, burr, burr. Yeah! Whoa, 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 Rohit, Rohit,
Why is this perfect music for it,
It
too?
really is pretty
Did you
random,
know?
right? I did not know.
That was weird.
Anyways, congrats on the JV. Keep working though. You got to make that varsity, okay? All right. One-on-one sprint. When you guys go one-on-one, you can't be walking up to people, okay? You can go left or right-handed. Realize that where it's hard for you, it's going to be hard for them as well. Mm-hmm. So when you're on defense guarding someone one-on-one, just change their direction. Sprint one way, make them change their direction. When they change their direction, make them change it again. But for you, offensively, make sure that you can change your direction. But you have to start with the sprint. And then when you get to the basket, you want to hit. All right, you want to hit them hard right at their body. And then they should be trying to avoid the foul. On defense, avoid the foul. Like literally, I'm telling you guys how to beat the defense. But my defensive strategy is to let them beat you. Weird. Because, you just have to change their direction and then put your hands up and then jump out their way. That's the best that you can do against a good player. Against a bad player, I suppose you can do more and just take it. But if that's bad players, we don't even want to practice playing against them. So when you're on offense, realize you want to be a good player. And a one-on-one full court, it should be a bucket. It should be impossible, but only if you go fast enough. So that's why we practice one-on-one sprints. Successive dribble shots, that's the one where we go one dribble shot, other dribble shot, dribble between the legs, dribble between the legs, then dribble between the legs, and it's a whole series of successive shots. And I love showing this one because it doesn't make sense to anyone until you see Sophia do it as a 4th grade girl. So I guess I'll just always show it. I don't know. Anyways, let's check it out. Here is Sophia taking care of it. Show them what's up, Soph. Dribble, shot. Dribble the other way, shot. Now dribble low and quick. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I mean, can Baylor do that? I know he's only a 2nd grader.
Oh, yeah, he can.
He can go that fast? I don't think he can do all this.
Probably not fast like she's doing, but...
Can any of our high schoolers go this fast?
Blazer Connor.
Maybe. I would love to see it, guys. So show me your successful dribble shots and try to match 4th grade Sophia. All right? She's about to graduate this year, I believe.
In high school?
Yeah, she's a senior right now.
She's playing ball?
Yeah, she has offers and stuff. She'll definitely be a D1 basketball player. All right, next one. Besides that one, we got diagonal hurdle layups. That's going over the hurdles in a diagonal fashion. And then the last one, we jump farther to stay established and then score like that at the basket. Then the last one, the sandbag slides, the one that Connor and everyone hates. It's our warm-up one. We go like this.
Oh, yeah. That one, so
it's hard.
When I did Monday boot camp, the past 2 times I've worked out, and I'm doing the black ones, it gets hard.
It's very hard.
It works your shoulders and your lats.
Don't forget why I started that, though. I started because of Muggsy Bogues. All right, the 5'3" guy who's in the NBA. He was in a high school team with 4 NBA players, and their coach was known as a crazy coach, and then they said, "Tell us about the sandbags." I'm sorry. Tell us about the bricks. That's what he said. And he goes, "Oh my God, the bricks!" And they covered bricks up with this squishy stuff, and he made them do stuff like that all around the gym. And I was like, "How much do bricks weigh?" And they were 7.5 pounds. I was like, "I gotta buy me some bricks." And then I couldn't find bricks for sale. You can't find them. You got to find them on the construction areas. And so I was like, well, then I had some sandbags that were 10 pounds. And I was like, well, these were NBA guys. So we got to go more to catch them, right? So we did 10-pound ones with all our players. And then...
Are those the black ones?
Nope. Then when I moved here, you can buy balls like that, which are much more organized.
Right.
But they only go up to 5 pounds.
Are you telling me the black ones are only 5?
They're only 5 pounds each. The NBA dudes used to do 7.5 in high school. My players down to 4th grade would do 10-pound things in California. So you guys have it easy. You're welcome.
Nah, wait until I find those 10-pound bags.
We do have them. They are in the
room.
They're in the room. You seen them?
No, I haven't.
The yellow ones, they're right behind.
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so we still do have them. So we might even pull those out one day, just so you guys can know what the players in California went through. If you think that we're hard on you guys, yo, these guys went at it. All right. Anyways, let's get to let's check our homework real quick. What do we have here? Who's been posted? Who's been posted? Who's been posted?
Rohit, I saw him at the top.
Rohit's there. Okay, good job, Ro. Row your boat. We got Connor. Oh, you knew the completeness. Blake Bastani. That was from yesterday, though. The workout highlights. John's been posting his stuff right there. The dojo. How many times do I got to tell you they are 6.6 pounds? Oh, so sorry. So sorry. I keep forgetting.
They're so light.
They're 6.6 pounds. I'm so sorry. But they're still not 10 pounds.
Yeah, Rohit, I'm going to make, since they're so light for you, dude.
They're so light.
I'm going to.
How about you just carry both of us?
We should get the 10-pound.
I'll be on your right hand side, so you can carry me. She'll be on your left hand side. You can just carry us. They're so light.
We're the same way. So we
They also don't go straight up and straight out.
I know some people.
They're like, you guys
get out of here. The elbows.
Get out of here, dudes. All right. Story of the day, real quick, yo. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit.
Beautiful. I like how it's kind of a cycle because it's true.
Oh yeah. So that one isn't obviously about basketball. It isn't just about basketball. It's about like life, and being like an excellent human being, and like how it like ripples off of each other. Like
Energy.
Just being around this girl makes me like a better person, right? But it also applies to excellence in basketball and in sports as well, because
basketball's life.
Yeah, and like excellence is it's a habit. You just get used to it. Mm-hmm. And what I say to everyone that tries to join our program, they're like, "Wait a minute, so you guys are going all out for basketball? I don't know if my kid's ready for that. He's a beginner. He's short. He's chubby. He's not good." Whatever they say, right? Mm-hmm. He can't do it. It's always the parents that say, "My kid can't do it," and a parent just told me that this morning, and I sent the mom the Finding Nemo meme that goes, "Nemo, you can't do it."
No, I bet she didn't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, she basically ignored it, but but that's how parents are. They're the ones that think that you can't do it. But with that said, excellence, all you're doing, you're not trying to make the NBA. Even if you're trying to make the NBA, you're not. And you're also not trying to get an A in math class. All you're doing is practicing being excellent, practicing being amazing, practicing trying your hardest.
Doing better than you did the other day.
So then when you finally figure out what you want to do in life and what you can do, and not the thing that's too hard.
You practice it.
You practice. Yeah, all you know is to try your hardest.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything more. And then when they're like, "Why are you such an amazing husband? Why are you such an amazing architect? Why are you such an amazing whatever?" You're going to be like, "I can't be anything else." Mm-hmm. And that's why we do it. And
that's how I was for basketball when I played. I was just like, okay, next game I'm going to be better. Next practice I'm going to try harder. My mom does that for work, so.
You guys to do it. You guys, and I would say if you were like trying to be like the greatest flip cup person in the whole world versus trying to be like the greatest basketball player in the whole world, which one's harder? The basketball one, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. So why wouldn't that be the good thing to practice on? Mm-hmm. You're practicing something that's so hard that you can never even achieve it. So that means that everything else in your life is going to be simple. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful place to start. And for a kid who's like passionate about it, even better. Because now you don't have to force him to do the violin or piano like all the Asian parents do.
Right.
Right? Now you're just like, oh, you want to do this? Well, we'll do it the best possible way.
Yes.
And then if he wants to switch to Yahtzee the next year, okay, well now you'll be the best Yahtzee player. All right, best Monopoly player in the end, okay?
That's how you are every day, though.
We were
just talking about this.
I try to be.
You're excellent. Especially at this program, so.
We'll see where it ends up. All right, let's move on. What do we have here?
You're a different breed, John. You're a different breed.
You have practice at 5:30. You have to go now. See you later, Rohit.
Bye, Rohit. JV.
All right, might as well do the trivia then. I'm not sure if Finn Kaufman's here, but he might be. Oh, I think he is here. All right, let's check the trivia for the day. And, oh, yeah. I got to say it as I press it. Wait. Oh, right there. She did not know this answer. So let's see if you guys do. Good luck. I easily knew this one. This one was easy. But
I'll tell you what I said after you
all
guys read it down.
so the question is, good luck, you guys. Who's winning? 8, Finn Kaufman. Oh, this is so easy that Connor's going to miss it. Oh, man. No, I think Finn's going to get it so fast.
Finn's already ready. He already pulled out
Unless if Finn has like Google, then Connor can beat him. But if Finn knows it, it's done. And
so
Connor I don't think Connor normally knows the answers. Yeah. I think he always has to Google them. So anyways, we're going to find out. Here it goes. What color basketball did the ABA use for games? What color basketball did the ABA use for games? First one to put it, and she's gonna call it out. What color basketball did the ABA use for games? And if you want to know something about the history, George Mikan, the first ABA commissioner, he came up with the idea.
Ha! Finn got it. Oh, Connor, you were so close. Finn got it first though.
Didn't use Google. Connor, did you use Google?
Okay, yeah. Connor may have used Google. Finn didn't use Google. So when John asked me, I said it was black, just straight up black.
Which I said would have been really neat.
Maybe one day.
It would have been interesting, to say the least.
Maybe an Olympic ball once.
I don't use Google on God. On God. I saw a cartoon that was like, no, it wasn't a cartoon. It was some dude on YouTube, and he was pretending to be God and Jesus, and he's just like, instead of saying on God, he's like, on me, man, on me. He kept saying that. It was funny.
Blasphemous.
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 I used to Google after to see if it was right. Bro, my computer is so far behind, bro. Connor. You missed it by 0.5 seconds.
Connor, at least you're the best at basketball right now. So you're good.
Well, did you know that George Mikan said he used it because he wanted the league to seem more distinctive and patriotic. And ABA coach Alex Hunnan, who wasn't particularly fond of it at first, said it belonged on the nose of a seal. I just got that actually.
Oh,
I didn't get it at first either.
Because of the circus.
Yeah, I honestly. I already read that. Yeah. I didn't get it until I reread it. So yeah, they
see, if you would have told me that, I would have been like, oh, definitely a little mix of colors there, like the circus.
Yes, God, please don't misunderstand what I'm saying.
He forgives, Finn. He forgives.
No. He's Jewish.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I know that they think that Jesus was horrible.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah, he's Jewish.
Oh,
yeah.
well.
We don't like to talk about it too much.
Then the Quran.
No, they have God. Oh my God. Okay, anyway, switch it up. We got our picture of the day. Picture of the day is, these NBA teams are cashing in on their off-season transactions. Think about that. They like to... Almost forgot you.
No worries.
They like to do a whole bunch of like off-season trades, right? To make their team better. What do you guys do that's the same? Off-season workouts.
Yeah, lifting.
To make yourself better,
Cardio.
exactly. Like all the off-season stuff that you could possibly do, that's what we do during our off-season. So this is like your chance to cash in. However, when you're part of 50 All-Stars, it's a little different because we don't have an off-season.
Yeah.
We're always on. Or you can see it the other way because, people's on season is when they don't get better. Mm-hmm. Usually they just work on plays, right?
Like everyday practice,
yeah.
6 to 8.
So I guess you can see it as we are only off season. How about that?
Yep.
So 50 All-Stars is only off season. That's all that we do. Is we care about the off season only. Mm-hmm. And because the off season is when each individual gets better. During the season is when every team gets better. We skip that. And I tried to explain it to Andrew Eflin's mom this morning.
Yeah.
And then she brought up some very good points. And she was like, "Ooh, I see what you're doing." And basically, I told him, work out on game days. Because he only made the sophomore team.
Oh, Andrew?
Yeah, and everyone's like, you should have made JV
Did
at least,
Blaze
dude.
Make JV?
Blaze made JV because he's stronger, right? He's bigger. And he was like so mad about it. And I was like, well, now you get to get better. Work, and then you're going to make star varsity next year and pass everyone up because you're going to work throughout this. I was like, even if you like lose the games, work. And then I told him about Kentucky and how that their coach allows them to not win the national championship every year. They have the best players, and they never win the national championship because on game days, he'll send them out of state to go get looked at by an NBA coach.
Good.
They'll make it back right before the game starts. They're like, whatever. Don't worry about it. If you didn't make it back, whatever. These games don't matter. Only thing that matters is you making the NBA. And what happens afterwards? 7, 8 people per NBA draft he sends. And then the other team that is a very, very good team and has just as good players, and they win the national championship, Duke, they have like 1 NBA player. Weird, right? So it's like, what matters more, the national championship or making it to the NBA? This coach is so selfless. I would have to go to him. I mean, but what team would you go to, though? That'd be a tough choice.
I want to do NBA.
Well, think about this, though. Let's say that you weren't an NBA player and you were on that team. You were like one of the lower players. And you had these NBA guys on your team, and you wanted to win the game, right?
Right.
Really bad. And they just, like, ditch you on game day. And they come back, and they're like, whatever. Oh, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Then I would step out, and then, for that championship, that specific game, I'd go off.
But wouldn't you feel like you were kind of like being dogged? And I think that's how high school players might feel if you were just going for college.
Yeah.
And I get that. But what I want to switch is this. How about you realize you're working for your future teammates? Because your college teammates, they would appreciate it if you worked hard on game days in high school and sacrificed some high school games.
Yeah.
They would appreciate that. Your college teammates. So which teammates are you trying to appease, basically? All right.
Like we said, high school's dumb.
High school's dumb. Exactly. High school's dumb. So stop holding it in such high regard. All right. Work until you make college, and then that's the dope thing. Or be better than me.
Yeah.
Go for the NBA.
I mean, I can actually relate so much because I was maybe 80 pounds when I was a freshman and sophomore in high school, and I made JV because there was a senior point guard the whole time, and I'm a point guard player. So I told myself, even days on practice, even days on game day, I'm going to make varsity.
Yeah.
So I would be in my basement and I'd be lifting. And I ended up gaining like 20, 30 pounds, got some muscle, and I ended up starting point guard for varsity.
Like
so I can kind of relate to that.
I like it. All right, here's our finish up. Our middle school stuff, just going to blab through it real quick. Our back down series, pick and roll, rescreen, Statue of Liberty, 2-ball catch layups, dowel jumps, and peekaboo shots. And then the last one is high school. You guys have autonomous workout, judge rank dribbling, retreat to explode drill, step ups to shots, baseline sweep, finger roll, pick and roll, layup to create. All right, and understand we have been getting some extra players interested in our program. One has signed up, a few people are interested, but one of the high school kids signed up and he goes, I got cut from the team.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
You guys have anything? And I was like, heck yeah, we will take if you guys know players that got cut, send them our way.
Facts.
All right, because we can play them against 8th grade players all day. Like they can still have like a league. So if you guys know players that got cut, send them our way. And if you guys want to play with them on off days, do it. Sneak and do that because again, it's high school, guys. You're good. Some sports don't even play high school leagues like softball, gymnastics, golf. If you're good, about to be a future pro, you would never play for your high school. All right, so it's not like they can't hold you like accountable like to the point where like it's like you're under contract. All right, so that's about it. Anyways, don't forget our quote of the day, you guys.
Quote of the day. Don't be careful. You'll get hurt.
You'll get hurt. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Let's get out of here. And wait. Let me put my little outro on.
Oh, yeah.
I got to put the outro on. All right, you guys. God, please don't. Yeah, we got everything.
Hey,
all right.
See you guys.
Peace, everybody.